Yo, what's up, guys? Alex Baker for Stokastic here, talking some Week 17 FanDuel lineups. And it should be a pretty fun week. Usually Week 17, that's the last before things get a little bit wild in Week 18. I'll help you guys break it down and make sure to check all our content on the channel. So hit that subscribe button. Also the like. Greatly appreciate the support. Let's do FanDuel main tournament. And then usually I'll start off with 2-man stacks plus run back. So just a little bit safer. Like you can't really go wrong with that. So, all right. Got Mac Jones right off the bat. That's like pretty interesting. And then Tyquan Thornton, Hunter Henry. This is just too bad projected players. I don't really see much point in doing this lineup. All right. Jacksonville, that's a team that I'm a little bit iffy on this week because of the playoffs. Kind of the game next week matters a lot more. All right, Mahomes, Juju, Kelsey, and then Kansas City. Let's see, that's FanDuel playing Denver this week. So definitely want to run it back. Jerry Jeudy, that projection for that salary is pretty awful. So I'm just going to try to find something better. All right, Jarrett Stidham. I don't know how I feel about that. Getting Devontae Adams and Darren Waller. He's just, I just don't see much advantage in going to Stidham this week. All right, this lineup, pretty chalky. Goff, St. Brown, Chark, and then running it back with Kmet. Just a little bit too chalky, so I'm wading through some lineups here that maybe are a little bit rougher, but hopefully we'll get some diamonds here. All right, Washington, they are playing against, is it the Jets? Oh, no, they're playing Cleveland. Oops. Okay, and Njoku. So Wentz, and then McLaurin, Dotson, and Njoku. I kind of like that because Wentz is pretty low owned. First start after that injury, so don't know really what to expect, but I think he's not bad. It's just you want to get him at low ownership, which is what we're getting. Then Pacheco, Caffrey. I think this one's pretty solid. Let's save it. Goff, St. Brown, Chark. It's a little bit too chalky. Another one. Sorry, got enough once. Discarding Lawrence. All right. Mahomes, Juju, Kelsey, and then Judy on the other side. I don't know if it's so low owned, so it's kind of interesting, but let's just discard that. All right, Mike White, Elijah Moore, Corey Davis. Elijah Moore, let's see. Let me pull up his snaps because I don't quite remember what happened last week. Looks like he played on 88% of the snaps with Corey Davis back. So that kind of makes me feel better because I thought, he's the guy that had some problems with the coaches earlier this season. So I was a little bit worried. And we're running it back with Kenneth Walker. I like this lineup. I think it's solid. And then we got, it looks like our sack's really the contrarian part of this. And then Freiermuth also like quite contrarian. Let's save that. Guys, if you want to get access to all these tools on Stokastic, Lamp Generator, Top Stacks, the Boom Bust is huge. Just click the link in the description below. That'll get you free 3-day trial, and that'll get you all the way through Monday's slate. And hopefully when you give this a try, you'll win some money. That's really what we're here to do. And stick around. So if you're already a member, appreciate all your support. All right. Deshaun Watson, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Njoku. That's a solid stack. Watson hasn't been doing great, but this is a GPP, so we need to be playing for some most likely outcomes. And then McLaurin on the other side, that's certainly a good option. Minnesota defense for Green Bay, I think, it's a little bit contrarian, but Green Bay should be a little bit popular this week, so I like that. I'm going to save this. All right. So all the Detroit lineups are coming out like super chalky, so not seeing any that caught my fancy quite yet. All right, Purdy, Jennings, Kittle, and then we're running it back with Alvin Kamara. I think. Let me. Oh, sorry, Vegas is playing San Francisco. I knew that didn't sound right. Okay, running it back with Devontae Adams. He's going to be really low owned because of Jared Stidham starting. So I do feel like, I think Devontae Adams is going to be low owned for a good reason, but in a stack, it does make sense. But he will be a lot higher owned with Brock Purdy. So that kind of negates our advantage, almost like maybe swapping him out and going with just a stack without him. If we go to Amon-Ra St. Brown, that gives us 4 additional fantasy points. So that is quite a big jump up. And then maybe I can make a swap to get a little bit more contrarian. So Tyler Lockett, I think he'll be pretty chalky if he does play. Since he's questionable right now, I think his ownership's a little bit lower than it would come in. So going to someone a little bit lower owned, like Darius Slayton, I think that could be a trade-off that pays off. All right. And then let's get one more lineup here. Aaron Rodgers. I think Watson, he'll be probably a lot higher owned if he does play. So I'm not really taking those ownership numbers seriously until Sunday. All right. Kansas City. Running it back with Dulcich, I think that's probably the best option. But then we have double tight end. On FanDuel, I don't really know how much I like that because the tight end floor salary is a lot higher, so you don't really get any advantage from double tight end. All right, Jet stack, Moore and Conklin, and then on the other side, DK Metcalf. That seems solid, and I'm pretty chalky with the rest of the picks. I like Jacoby Myers. He's always a standout option. I think this is solid. One of the Robinson lineups is I think he's going to be a lot more popular than we're showing now just because Antonio Gibson just got rolled out this afternoon. All right, so I found a little sweet spot. This is really what you want to do is like, okay, so maybe the max projection you can get is in the 115 to 120 range, but just below that where you can get a mix of low and high owned players, that's really where you want to live. And that gives you the differentiation to be able to win, but also that floor so that you can cash a lot more. So let me know what you think of these lineups. Hit that link in the description below for the free 3-day trial, and good luck this week.